Good morning. Welcome back to Tarot Oracle and Runes. My name is Lana. Thank you for joining me today. Guys, this is, I actually shuffled the Native Spirit deck and asked them who did they want to talk about. So, the White Buffalo card came out. And as y'all know, this is my special leader of the future card. Somebody that is got some abilities that are extremely, well, everyone has unique abilities, but this is someone that, whoever you are, you're surrounded by a lot of people, okay? Happy people, good-natured people, but you feel very alone because you're going through some type of awakening and you're not quite sure what's going on because some kind of new ability or gift is coming to the forefront, and apparently you have a good group of people around you, or at least those that maybe have similar abilities, or they're people that resonate with you, but because you have some internal things going on, you feel like you're all alone. All right? There's a part of you that observes everything logically from a, like you step back, and even though everyone's around you happy and you're smiling too, you feel like you're alone because you have these new abilities coming in and you're not really wanting to speak up about it, okay? I feel like you have some type of guide that's nearby watching, waiting for this to come to the forefront to be able to guide you going into the future, okay? You may have recently taken some kind of a vacation because I pulled the place card to see where would this happen at, all right? Because I don't know if this is like a workplace that you take a vacation from, or if it's a place that you just go off by yourself. But we've got the park card, we've got gym, bank, and swimming pool. So it feels like you might sometimes take walks all by yourself. You take some kind of retreat. Maybe you take a morning walk. Maybe every morning you go jogging, and whatever comes to you while you're walking around or doing your jog, you get all these new things coming in. And then when you take your time out to go to the gym or a place where other people are hanging out and doing recreational type things, this is when things start to gel. You might work for a bank or some type of loans and credit place, some type of financial institution where everything is structured, okay? And you may be getting some psychic intuitive hits that everything is getting ready to change for you. And I think it has going to have a lot to do with the work that you do, okay? And you may even be called to step up as some kind of a spiritual leader and to take your, yes, because that's what they're showing me. So there used to be this guy that took his like on the side, he liked to talk about energy work, but he was I think an architect, okay? But they're saying that you need to turn it around. Take your side passion and make it your main hustle, and take your what you do for a living and make that the thing you do on the side, because you're getting these intuitive hits going into the near future, and it's going to make everything feel like it's turned around on side of itself, which is going to give you a period of being in stillness, a period of stopping and saying, why am I not exactly happy doing what I used to do? And maybe you walk away from a job, or you get put into another position that you're not happy with, which is going to force you to step into the spiritual leader that you're meant to be in the future, okay? So this is something that is a tower moment that comes in for you, all right? That creates this period of stillness where your biggest creativity is going to come into play, where you're going to see in some kind of an intuitive moment of how you can take your side passion and make it into your living. But it's going to take a lot of courage on your part, okay? The energy is shifting and changing, and they're wanting you to know that, yes, you're going to have to be courageous. This is talking about stepping into your next level of courage, okay? And you may not be able to wait till everything's all in a row for you. You're going to be somehow encouraged to take the energy of this thing that you always done on the side and bring it out into the open. And your angels and your ancestors are wanting you to know that you are going to be protected while you do this. So maybe you have some savings saved up and you're going to use that to get your pet passion now off the ground. You might even take, while things are being restructured at what you used to do, you're going to, I feel like you're actually going to walk away from that and step into this, intuitively step into the realm of your psychic abilities where you're not quite seeing the path yet. You see how it looks like there's a bunch of steps down here? And it's all kind of just like you're feeling the energy, but there's not like a concrete path, but you will eventually walk from all the pieces that are coming together. You will go into the future, back onto this dry land up here, and take that, what's coming in on your intuition and make it into some type of a new living for yourself. Okay? And you will be protected. Now, it's not going to be without its ups and downs. But that's where your magic is going to happen. That's where the magic that you step into is going to happen. And once you start seeing the way, by making the way, you're going to know that this is the next thing for you. And I think a year from now, or from whenever this happens for you, whenever this reading resonates for you the most, I think a year from that, you're going to start seeing the next step, and the next step, and the next step, as we see here in this watery realm of this swimming pool. Okay? And you're not going to feel alone anymore, because you're going to find other people that are like you. And all these little pieces, you're picking up some of these in the dream world, they're telling me, on the astral level. And when you start putting these together, see how they're not in line? Looks like little steps down here, right? They're not in line, but you do make sense of them in an aha moment. See this whirlpool right here? And then you start going a step, then another step, then another step, then another step. You see the steps lined out by the path going into the future? And you're not quite sure where you're going yet, but one day you're going to step forth and you're going to say, oh, now I know exactly where I'm going. Okay, so follow your intuition closely on this, whoever this message is for, because you have a message for a certain group of people, or maybe you're even the leader of a future group of people, that your huge creativity and your courage is going to step up and you're going to make the magic happen. Okay? So step outside of your comfort zone, they're saying. Grab fear by the horns, because you are being protected. And you're meant to do this. In whatever sort of way from the past, of whatever, maybe some of you even feel like you've been through, I'm hearing, the depths of hell. Some of you may have felt like some things in your earlier years. You look at where you came from to where you're going in the future, and you look back one last time and you say, I'm done with that. I'm stepping into my leadership role. I'm stepping into my creativity and my courage to make this happen, because I know I'm being called, I'm needed. And this brings in a whole lot of energy for you and a whole lot of opportunities that you never thought you would experience. It all looks kind of murky right now, but you are intuitively feeling your way. Okay, so I don't know who this message is for. I meditated on the cards for quite a bit, and you're going to make magic happen at some point in the future. Okay, so take whatever this message, whenever this message comes for you, it's going to bring a lot of flow once you start heading in the right direction. All right. I know this was a short one, guys, but let me pull a couple of runes here too. What else do you want to tell this white buffalo? What do you want to tell this white buffalo? Okay, so the first rune we get is the feminine rune of Laguz, which is flow. Okay, I'm going to put that right here. And then we've got Ehwaz today. Ehwaz is telling me today that this is you taking that creativity out of that stillness period that you go through and stepping into your courage and going and making some kind of leap of faith. All right. Maybe you weren't even a very spiritual person at some point. Maybe you felt like maybe this is something you've been ignoring for a while, but yes, your guides are saying yes, yes. So, when you start taking the messages that your guides are giving you and start working in partnership with them, doors start opening that you did not anticipate opening. Okay? Something from this stillness right here. What else? Perth is the rune of secrets, and it feels like there may be some skeletons in your closet that you're scared people might find out about you. But I'm feeling like what your guides are telling you is that if you're open and honest about any skeletons in your past, that whatever you think people would hold against you, you're going to realize other people say, "Oh, I've been there. I've been there, and you know what? I overcame that crap." All right? So if you feel like there's a skeleton in your closet that might come to light through all of this, embrace that, because there's never no sense in not letting something, especially something you may feel is real bad, that you may decide that you think is, and other people go, well, I kind of had something similar happen to me, and this is how I dealt with it. All right? Don't let somebody hold something against you that, yes, definitely travel into the future, okay? Because over time, that's going to seem like something so mundane that we're gonna leave that like that. And then it didn't quite flip over, but it was up on its side. In completion of new beginnings. Do not let whatever the fear is of this thing that you don't want nobody to know, don't let that hold you back. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna find other people have had something similar. Okay, and so if there's that one person, it feels like there's also like a secondary message here of one person going, well, I know this about you, I'm gonna tell everybody. You just turn around, look at them and go, really? Hey guys, by the way, let me tell y'all this. Okay, this stupid thing from when I was a kid, okay? And that takes their power away. Somebody might try to, I feel like it may be a female, maybe try to hold you back or try to manipulate you in some sort of way, okay? And they think they've got you by the you know what, okay? So somebody that knows a secret about you, they're gonna try to use it against you. Don't let them. Tell somebody about it. When you feel the moment is right, they're saying. Okay? Nope, that was it. That was it. All right, guys. And that's 7 runes there. 7 sometimes can be an angel message, but because it stopped at... However, whatever that happens, do not let this, don't let somebody take something that you did when you were, a teenager, maybe you stole a car, maybe you hurt somebody that you didn't mean to hurt, or maybe you said something that wasn't true, okay? And it's haunted you because now you're mature. Okay, maturity has come into play, and you're a very honest person, and it's something you don't really think about, but somebody's going to try to hold it against you. Okay, so that's a secondary message there. Let the magic happen, because whoever you are this white buffalo, and you are bound. Okay, see, okay. So they're telling me, you see how this cup is like right here, okay? You see how this buffalo's kind of back a bit? This is part of your journey. When you start realizing the magic of what it is that you're meant to bring forth into the world, okay? Don't let anything from your past stop you, okay? Be courageous. Realize you're protected. There is something you were meant to do that is part of your heart light, I'm hearing. Something to do with your heart chakra maybe, or maybe even your sacral. Do not let somebody from your past try to destroy your future by telling something that you say, well, I was only 11 years old when that happened. Or, gee, I was only 16. I was a dumb kid in high school, and we pulled this prank, and this girl felt like it ruined her life. Or I did or said this stupid thing to a date, or he said this about me, whatever the case may be. All right? Do not let that hold you back, because somebody thinks they have something they can hold over your head that... when you actually look at it from different perspectives, you go, oh my God, I've been letting this hold me back. This is the stupidest thing. I was a kid. I was 9, or I was, 13 and going through, my parents were in the middle of a divorce and I did and said this. And it was just really stupid. Okay? Do not let that hold you back from becoming the person you're meant to be. All right, guys? Be a light in the darkness. Let your light shine and be brave and courageous.